Okay, we're going to do some basic radical simplification. Let's take the number under the radical 54 and break it down into factors. So 9 times 6 is going to give me 54. 9 breaks down into 3 and 3. And 6 breaks down into 3 and 2. So prime numbers, I have 3 3s and a 2. So let's go back to our radical. My index is a 3. That means things can come out in groups of 3. So I had a 3, a 3, a 3, a 2. Now I'm going to take my x to the 5th, and I'm going to write out 5 x's. There is a shortcut to doing this, but I don't think we're ready for that yet. So groups of 3. Here's a group of 3. That means they can come out from underneath the radical as a 3. Left underneath the radical is the 2. Mark things out as you either bring them out or leave them under to make sure you've taken care of everything. And now here are 3 x's, so they're going to come out from underneath the radical. And then here are 2 x's, and they're going to stay under because there were not 3 of them. You know you're done simplifying when this exponent under the radical is smaller than your index. If this is bigger than your index, you need to continue simplifying. You could check with your calculator the numerical part and do the cube root of 54 in your calculator, and that should be the same decimal as 3 times the cube root of 2. Those two items on your calculator should be the same. Okay, let's move on to something else. This one will be a little bit harder. Okay, so the first thing we want to do, because this index is an understood 2, this index is an understood 2, and I'm multiplying them. As long as they have the same index, then everything can go under the same radical. So if I take 72 and I break that down into prime numbers, that's going to give me a 3, a 3, a 2, a 2, and a 2. And take our 10 and break that down into a 2 and a 5. Now we'll worry about the variables. Okay, here I've got an x cubed, and I'm going to write out x, x, and x, because that would be x cubed. Y squared and y cubed would make a y to the 5th power. So I'm going to write out 5 y's. Now, my understood 2 means things have to come out in groups of 2. Here's a group of 2, so that's going to come out. Times, and then here's a group of 2, and here's a group of 2, so they're going to come out. Now we've got some items that are going to stay under. Remember, mark these out. They came out. This 5 is going to stay under. Groups of 2 for my variables. That x can come out, but I did not have another x, so that one can't come out. He's going to stay under. And now that's going to come out, group of 2. That's going to come out, group of 2. And then that one's going to stay under. And let's clean our answer up a little bit. 3 times 2, 6, times 2, 12. I have 2 y's, so write that as y squared. And then underneath I have 5xy. And then that's it for that problem.